Hello.
Hey, Dave.
Coach. Go ahead, fire away.
Harrison Bucker, where do we sit on the process?
Yeah, we're gonna keep working. You know, he did make 3 out of 4. He made all his extra points. 13 points for the team. Those are all good. Obviously we don't like misses. We're gonna keep working to see, if we can get more consistency. It's just he's a little bit of a struggle right now. Everybody sees it. We're just gonna keep working.
He's been historically good,
Oh,
right?
yeah,
So we're not talking about
No,
a kid
no.
who doesn't have a background. Have you seen anyone who's been this good that, and
That it happens?
yeah, that you kind of have to work through something like this?
I haven't had somebody that over a period of, like 3 or 4 weeks, I think just a couple weeks, and then you come out of it. We just need to get a game where he has a clean game, and then put another one together, and then we just go from there. But, he had to his credit on that, there was a lot of pressure too. We had a lot of pressure on that. Our blocking wasn't great on that one play, if you look at it. And I always think that adds something to it, so he had that, that issue too, was something on that long field goal.
Is there something consistent that you're seeing on the misses?
No. That's the hard part. If it was just like, oh, okay, boom, there it is, and then you pick it out, and then even for him, it's just something that we just got to keep working. That's what we do.
Admittedly, I know this is getting, repetitive and everything, but you got a new kickoff rule this year where he's got to get it into the 20.
Yeah.
You guys want it on the corner and everything. Was his attention maybe divided more than normal because he's having to perfect dropping a kickoff in?
It is something. That I've thought about how much time we spend doing that compared to the field goals, but he spends a lot of time on everything. He's a detailed guy. Nobody wants to be perfect more than him. And that could be part of his problem. It's a mental thing. Could be. We're trying to work through it, but we have to have those kickoffs too. He's really good at what he does with the kickoffs, and we don't want to take away from that because he's giving us what we want there.
Nico gave you a good return.
Really.
He's pretty much settled into this. It's only been 9 games since he's been your return guy, going back to last year, but he seems settled into that role.
Yeah, he's solid. He's a guy I can depend on. I call him the adult in the room. He's the oldest guy back there, and I like having him back there, especially on kickoff returns, because the kind of crazy balls that we're getting, and the way you have to read the kickers and the kickoff coverage, and he's back there, and he does a great job on those little things that people don't really realize.
How has he gotten better year over year? It seemed like he was good right away, and then have you seen him even improve from
He
that?
just he works at it in practice. He goes all out, in practice with his catches and his finishes, and it's real important to him. He studies tape. We get together, and he just a student of it, and he's a great teammate.
What do you see
Couple
in
more.
Jacksonville as far as their team?
Oh, they're really good. Their return game is outstanding. They had a touchdown last week. Washington, the punt returner, he's got an unbelievable burst. Like his get up to full speed is really impressive when you watch tape. And then they got the 2 rookies back there, 36 and 33, Tut and the 4.28 guy. That we love coming out, but he's explosive, and he can get around you. He hits it north and south. They got the total package in the return game. Heath Farwell, the coach, does a great job. He was a great player. Now he's a great coach. I coached against him when he was at Minnesota, and we go way back. But he's doing a great job. He's got those guys flying around.
Dave, do you see Tyquan Thornton being more involved now that Xavier Worthy is back?
Not yet. I think when Rasheed comes back, I'm going to lose another guy, and then all of a sudden, everybody gets pushed. So I'm looking forward to, Tyquan. He brings a dynamic explosiveness to the return game.
Last 2 here.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, you might be playing rain for the first time this year.
Yeah,
Any way to kind of
we talked about that today.
What do you do? How do you?
We're not going to wet the balls or anything like that, but we talk about it, and we say that if it is raining or the wind and those things we're going to take that into factor. With our return game, we talked about that this morning. But you talk about it. We're an experienced. I think we've got enough experienced guys that will be able to handle it.
Dave, you talked
And we
about
practice in the rain out here too. So.
Right.
You talked about the different kind of kicks. I know you're busy, so I don't know if you saw last night, but there was a kick that was like they
Yeah.
called it a knuckleball, but it seemed
Yeah,
like
the
it just,
Rams
it just
guy?
didn't- Yeah, it just
Yeah.
didn't turn over, it
And,
just,
and he's hitting them like right at the spot.
Yeah.
But then he got hurt on the last one where he was short of it, so it's a risk reward thing.
how many clubs are in the bag of a kicker to?
I mean, it's unbelievable some of these kicks that we're getting right now. Everybody's experimenting and they're coming up with different ideas, and but there is a risk reward. If you're short, I mean, that ball at the 40, that really hurts you now. So you gotta consider those things.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks.
Thanks.